The Suzuki, fucking didn't
We'll
go well.
Get you.
Didn't sit well in
We'll get
the intestines. We actually had like 2 people tune in on YouTube last week. It felt good.
Nice.
Check. Actually had like 2 people tune in on YouTube last week.
Nice.
Oh, we're good. Hey, Reg. Thank you for the 25.
Hey.
Hey, Steve.
Shouts out to you, my guy.
Steve, our legal counsel.
Yep. As it is known.
Steve, you're gonna soon find out that I am actually officially back in TFT. So I'm not gonna be able to play Counter-Strike this season. I think I have to pursue my dream.
See how that goes.
It's not gonna. Even when I was at my fucking best, I couldn't even hit GM. I got close.
Yeah, you heard right. I am officially back.
Shit, I'm cut. Yeah, I was cut at birth against my will.
You know, that's like a big. It's like an anti-vax thing, except it's
Yes.
like circumcision.
Yes, I know.
Dude, like, my sister said that like one of her friends is like a huge.
Listen, I'm not going to say anything. All I'm going to say is she may or may not have been in a couple of pyramid schemes in the past.
Hey, she's reformed.
Does it surprise you that those fucking spheres in that Venn diagram overlap somewhere?
They were like different times though. They were like 2 ships in the night, but like similar vibes. Similar vibes.
When will I do my own Camp Canute?
What is that?
I don't have enough equipment or a big enough place. Actually, time out. We could do a Camp Canute. We would have to do it at Chris's house though, because Chris has a fucking big open garage that I could put a bunch of equipment in, but he just won't let me. So
big open spaces.
Yeah, Camp Canute. Canute is a streamer who's also a bodybuilder who competes, and he just did a big like a bunch of the top tier streamers like OTK and whatnot from OTK and whatnot. Went and trained with him for a couple of weeks, I think.
That's cool. Give me 1 second. Let me see if this looks dumb or if it looks good. Oh, that's really dumb.
Camp Canute, and it's just trying to teach Chris how to lift weights.
That's a lost fucking cause.
Yeah, I've tried doing it in the past, and he came with me twice and then stopped going to the gym forever.
Cool. All right. Well, let's fucking get this road on the show here.
We're talking about Aztec statues right now, bronze gods. Oh my god.
That's right. That's right.
I got some fucking. I hit the sun when I was in Myrtle Beach. Sun didn't hit me. I hit the sun.
2 hits. I hit the sun.
Sun hit the ground.
The sun hits the ground.
Sun fell into the ocean.
You think you're tougher than the sun, buddy?
Yeah,
I know I am.
I'm tougher than the sun. You know who's tougher than the sun? My son is tougher than the sun. He'll beat up your son too.
My mother was like, "Yeah, my doctor told me I should wear SPF 50," and the first thing I said was, "First of all, I don't wear sunscreen." And I'm like, "You should wear at least a little bit of it."
Dude, I was spraying myself down like I was about to get, I don't know, like I was about to hit a slip and slide or something. That I was spraying myself down, and it didn't do anything for me. Hi, puppy. Yeah, we got the sun cranked to a 12 right now. We're gonna have to pull it down to a 6. Hi, Nora.
Hi, Nora.
Hi, Ken. Hi, JB.
Ken, Steve, Reggie, JB, Ryland, Miller.
Yeah,
he's a bully. He's been chilling, man. He's been watching me ladder my ass off.
Yeah, you want him to have like a sleepover here, and he can watch me fucking shit on pros and TFT.
He's an inspiration, man. He's an inspiration. Cool. All right, let's. Oh, hold on. Wife is stopping.
Oh god, I still get a little tzatziki stuck in the esophagus. Yeah, yeah. You just gotta beat it down.
There you go.
Imagine playing TFT in 2022. Comes from the guy who's gonna be playing fucking WoW in a couple of weeks.
New retail talent tree is looking nice. Oh! I don't know, man. I don't know.
What's up,
Speakeasy. Can never be three dads at once. Yeah, this has been a tough summer.
Yeah,
This has been a really tough summer. It's been the summer of duos is what we're gonna call this. It's been bro, the dragon riding looks fucking sick.
Yeah, it's gonna.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, watch. You're gonna have to.
Dude,
grind.
also they knew this is the same exact shit they did with, what is it? Cataclysm. When they added the Worgen, they knew exactly what the fuck they were doing by putting the dragon people. First they had the wolf people, now they got the dragon people.
It's gonna be so fun until you hit level cap, and then you're literally gonna have to spend 12 hours a day grinding 16 different currencies.
Yeah, so we're gonna see how that shakes out, because I mean, I've been really happy with Destiny 2. That's given me like the MMO itch that I need, and it's like
don't scratch
the narrative
too hard.
is going.
You might sweat.
I am already sweating. That's why I'm not. I was just miming because I don't want my hands to just get like soaked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, everybody, we're good. Audio's good. Let's fucking get this road on the show. Juju said WGG and Jim right now. Let's fucking go, Juju. Put a couple extra reps in for your boys.
A good half dozen for Chris, please. He needs it.
Yeah, he needs literally all he can get. Nora, thank you for the resub. Did the podcast start? It's about to start right now.
Scam train, baby. Scam train.
Scam train.
Scam train. Bang, 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 bang.
This episode of Not Another Gaming Podcast is brought to you by me and Bob. We're here live and direct, and you can find so much more bonus content, merch, and access to some exclusive Discord channels by giving us your money on Patreon. That's right, folks. Patreon. It's an optional subscription service where you can give us money, and in return, you'll get a couple of cool perks that we're still working on, but it's been a real busy summer, and I promise there's more to come. But we appreciate you nonetheless.
Dom,
you can support us for...
You know how we get more pledges from Patreon?
How?
We go down to Beachmont Station, and we tell everybody there, if you pledge to us, you get bonus perks.
Ooh. Oh, this guy. There we go. Nora, you close. I don't think we have that. We don't have that market cornered yet.
I might.
But yeah.
I might have that market cornered.
You know what I mean? But hey, yes, give us your money on Patreon, and we'll give you some bonus content, bonus merch. Lots of great stuff. There is the Friend of the Program t-shirt, which only a select few people have, and you too can become a friend of the program by pledging at least $15 or more on Patreon. So that's patreon.com/wickedgoodgaming, and we would appreciate you even if you just took a look at the link. You don't even have to give us $1 yet, but you can if you want to. But one way or the other, check it out, patreon.com/wickedgoodgaming. We love you so much, and enjoy this episode of Not Another Gaming Podcast. Yo, welcome back to Not Another Gaming Podcast. Your boy Papa Dom. We're back live, direct, and absolutely fucking tan and fit and just looking real effervescent and sexual. And, you know, I mean, Chris is in Los Angeles right now. He is most likely getting sunburnt because he's just...
I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna go on a limb here, and I'm gonna say he hasn't left the hotel.
Yeah, that's probably right, actually. If there's like a tunnel that goes from the hotel to whatever the venue is for COD Champs right now, he would probably be taking it. But in that short walk to like get a coffee or in and out or to go to the venue, I hope he's putting on SPF 300 because the man was looking a little sickly The last time I saw him, he was looking a little pale.
The last time we were at the studio, I thought the place was haunted.
Yeah, you thought it was like a giant skeleton walking down the hallway, but it was Chris.
Little did we know it was a giant skeleton walking down the hallway, just with a baggy flesh suit over it.
Yeah, but we love him nonetheless. He's at COD Champs right now. He's literally, as we speak, Boston Breach is on map 5 versus LA Thieves. Hopefully they pull it off. But yeah, I'm assuming that he's got plenty of stress on his shoulders, so I'll only roast him a little bit, but I don't want to roast him too much because then he'll get sun poisoning, and we know how that fucking goes. But yeah, Bob, how are you doing?
This is another one of those dude, basically ever since I got back from Myrtle Beach, I'd say like the 3 weeks before I went on vacation, I was actually like very underworked. Like I didn't have a bunch of shit going on. I had my own time to do my own stuff with like research and whatnot. But the past 3 weeks since I've been back, I have been fucking buried. Absolutely fucking buried. Every week has been a month. It is, I'm on late shift coverage again. And this is like my 4th Friday late shift coverage in like 6 weeks, I think. So
yeah,
I don't know. I need another fucking vacation, which I'm taking at the end of August. So I need more fucking time off.
You should.
Listen, Steve, our legal counsel, I've spoken to them ad nauseum about this. And I am officially taking at least one 4-day weekend every single month for the rest of my life now.
I'd love to hear that. Love to hear that. Yeah, they also had recommended, that we use our podcast paid time off. So I make sure to do that. I don't like to take time off, but I do it just to make sure that my mentals and my chickens are all right. And
Dom, the scam train's about to end in 10 seconds.
The scam train's gonna end. Give us money, quick,
guys! The scam train. The scam train.
Quick! It goes to a good cause.
Ah!
There we go. Thank you, JB. But I also just got back from a little vacation. Was just in Aruba for the last week, so you probably missed me on last week's episode. This has been the summer of duos. We have had either Bob and I, or Bob and Chris, or Bob and I for the last. I don't think me and Chris have done one.
No, there was one. There was.
Oh, there was probably
there was one when I was in Myrtle Beach, but you guys had to record.
We recorded we recorded it offline. That's right. Fucking crazy. Then there
was also me, Steve, and Nora.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember texting Chris that week and being like, I think it was. They were at the Major in New York, and I was like, so I take it you won't be available for the podcast this week? And he was like, fuck, I totally forgot. But he's been running around like crazy. I mean, he's been going to literally everywhere, all over the place. So, and I'm glad that Boston Breach punched their ticket to Champs because he's there now representing. But we promise, once the summer calms down, we'll have less shit going on. But it's been weddings, bachelor parties, CDL majors, you name it.
Then September comes around and there's going to be more weddings, and then October comes around and spoiler alert, I might be moving out.
Ooh,
I might be getting the fuck out of here.
I want to hear about that. I would love to hear about that. Juju said, catch you on Spotify. Internet is trash at the gym. Appreciate you, brother. Have a great workout. Also, for those who care, Boston Breach and LA Thieves are currently on their last round of whatever map, whatever game type this is. But they're on the last round, and the winner advances. Search and Destroy, that's what it is. I am not used to Call of Duty, so I'm still figuring out. I'm like texting Chris about how the game modes work, and I'm like, I know you're working, but I have a question. In Control, does this... Whatever. But
Search and Destroy is just baby version of Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
For babies.
Yeah, happy 3-year anniversary, JB. Thank you for the
True.
for the 3-year re-up. Big dog, appreciate you. Let's talk about our weekends. Both of us had a nice little vacay, right? Oh no, wait, that was yours was the week prior.
Yeah, mine was 2 weeks ago.
But what did you do this weekend?
The fuck did I do this weekend? Oh. Spent some time with the lady, spent some time with the family, and I spent a decent amount of time this weekend playing through a game which I cannot say because it is under embargo until the 16th, I think.
Ooh.
But it is a I hinted at it on Twitter. It's a Dark Souls clone. I got to the very last boss, which I think is optional at this point. I think you could just end the game, select your ending, and then you get to confirm or deny, like, is this actually how the game ends? And you say no, and then you keep playing afterwards. But the gameplay is fucking chef's kiss, but there's a lot of, because it's a smaller indie team, there's a lot of like mistakes that I see. And I've seen this with a lot of other Dark Souls clones where smaller teams that try to replicate that formula, they almost always nail the combat. Also, F.I. Lewis, where's that WGG OnlyFans? We don't have one yet. I'm contemplating making one for my feet.
Oh, is that on YouTube?
Yeah. Contemplating making one for my feet. King! We got fucking King! What's up?
I have to open up the YouTube comments. We're over here breaking all the rules, and I don't even have the fucking comment section open.
What rules? We're not breaking.
We're
not breaking any rules.
The Patreon only comments. What did King say? Hold on, I gotta open up the fucking.
But yes, currently the game that I'm playing for review, I've come to realize that a lot of the smaller indie teams that try to make a Dark Souls clone, always nail the combat, and then they always add like 1 to 3 awesome new mechanics to it, but they always share the same mistakes. Every single time I played one, always share the same mistakes, and it's always like enemy variety is like really bad, and you're always fighting humanoid shit, and you're really like, when you play Dark Souls, you fight fucking anything. Literally, it could be anything. Who knows? It could be a fucking tree. You fight trees in Dark Souls, by the way. Dark Souls 3, you fight a tree.
Yeah. Those are only the good games where you fight trees.
Yeah. But I'm still enjoying the game, and the very last boss I'm on is like the biggest power spike I've ever seen in a game, and it's like kind of aggravating me. So I had to like stop playing it for a couple of days, and then I'll go back to it and see if I can fucking beat this boss. It is the boss moves at fucking 3x speed compared to you, and it doesn't seem fair. But otherwise, back on fucking Counter-Strike, we're competing again. Steve, we're fucking back. It's happening. We're back. Fucking back. I'm officially back. Thank you, Steve, our legal counsel, for providing me the statement. I'm officially back to TFT. I have found the 2 metas that work the best, and I have the highest win rate for. We already have 3 org offers. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. And my 2, like, it's Super Jade with Shioyu level 2, or fucking Super Corky, and you just roll everything. Right. I'm like, I'm going to give it a couple more nights of just grinding normal. And if I can keep consistently placing top 4 with those like 2 to 3 comps that I play, I'm going to hit ranked again. And then I think I still have half a season left to grind.
For me, I was actually, so I mean, as you guys know, I was in Aruba last week. Got back on fucking, what day was it? Got back 2 days ago. I was like in the airport on the way back when the Murder at Castle Nathria set dropped for Hearthstone. So opened up all my packs. I was literally in the Aruba airport, just like swiping furiously to open up packs.
Yeah, I bet your wife was fucking peeking over your shoulder, like, what the fuck's he doing over there?
She was like, "Wow, this is the sexiest thing he's ever done."
Yeah, is he swiping right on Tinder right now? In Aruba?
I'm literally going like this, like opening up packs or whatever. She's shopping for aloe and keychains and shit in the airport. I was like, I got 105 packs to open.
Give me 25 minutes. I'll be right there.
Yeah, literally. So,
I swear,
pretty good Wi-Fi.
I swear, I never opened packs this fast.
Yeah, exactly. Listen. Last time I opened a pack, never mind. So, played a couple of games. Actually, played a few in the airport. Shout out to the VIP airport lounges. You know, the podcast money hits different. So, Sitting in the VIP lounge, couple free cocktails,
Crazy.
just getting the muscles warm.
I had rats running over me when I was fucking going to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, dude, if we ever fly together, I get a little +1, so we can drink for free in there. They get a little nice little snack bar. It's good stuff. It's the high life. So I'm sitting in the VIP lounge, as you would, as you do,
Yeah.
and playing a couple games, getting the muscles warm, and I'm like, starting to get a feel. I'm just using the same decks that I was using before. I didn't really get into any of the meta just yet, and I was feeling pretty good. I it was just like high bronze, low silver before I even left the country. Got back last night, played a little bit more. Ended up going on like a 10-game win streak, just fucking steamrolling.
Feels good.
And I couldn't sleep. I was like, I have to queue into the next game as quickly as possible because
same thing happened to me last night. Same thing happened to me last night. I fucking hit like second place, first place, fifth place, or it was like second place, fifth place, first place. And once I hit first place, I was like, fuck, it's midnight. What the fuck am I supposed to do right now?
Dude, it was like 1 a.m. by the time, and mind you, we hadn't slept. Like we got to the airport.
Peace out, King.
King, see you later. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Appreciate you. Hope to see you soon. We got to it was like 1 a.m, and we hadn't slept in so fucking long. I was fucking wired because I was just steamrolling, and I was like, I'll play till I lose. I got to like silver 2 last night. First thing in the morning, pounded a coffee, opened up the laptop, get the nice full screen experience, and dialed in and hit gold this morning. And I'm like 2 days in, hitting gold. Maybe plat by the end of the week. I don't know.
How does the rank system work? I don't remember how it works in Hearthstone.
So they changed it. They changed it last year or the year before. So it used to be like 1 to 30 or 30 to 1.
30 to 1. It was 30 to 1. Yeah.
It was 30 to 1, and then you go to Legends, and in each one, but it was weird because it was like 3 stars, and then as you got up, it was like 4 stars, then 5 stars. But now it's all 3 stars, and it goes bronze 10 to 1, silver 10 to 1, gold 10 to 1, platinum 10 to 1, diamond 10 to 1, and then legend. So I'm halfway there.
Okay. Because I remember I hit rank 2. I hit rank 2 when I was grinding Hearthstone, and I ran out of time in the season. I couldn't have made legend.
Yeah, I completely forgot that it was only a month season. So I actually, like, last month, I was like the last 2 weeks or something, I was just kind of fucking around. I reinstalled the game. I slapped together like a hunter deck, and I got to like really high silver. I didn't have enough time to get to like really grind it out, and didn't really want to. But yeah, I mean, hitting gold already. And the good thing is that you can't D-rank once you hit the next like league. So now that I'm at gold 10, I think I'm at like gold 8 right now. If I completely shit all over myself, I still can't D-rank below gold, which is nice. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like alleviates a little bit of pressure. So I'm gonna, just a couple games a day. If I hit a hot streak, it's great. But the meta feels really good right now.
Till you hit that hot streak, and then it's fucking 15 games a day.
Yeah, right. I mean, I must have played like 15. So I lost like 4 in a row, and then I just went on like a 10-game run. But no, it feels fucking good, man. The new expansion's really cool. There's locations, so you put down a card that takes up the space of a minion, and then it functions like a spell where you can just like drag it on top of another minion to use it. So like one of them is like give a minion 1/1, but it gives an extra 1/1 for every type of the same minion that's on the board.
So kind of like Magic.
Yeah, it got like where you can kind of put like an artifact down or something like that, and it affects the board. And then there's Infuse, which is like if you have a minion in your hand that has an infused power, it'll have a number next to it, and that's the amount of minions that need to die before it gets that condition. So the deck I'm using is like a lot of small minions that are meant to just die and mill through and clear board and control. And then you put out the big ones that have the infused powers that'll like just fucking lock the board down. So yeah, it feels good. And the set is based off of one of my favorite raids in WoW history. Steve and I ran that quite a bit. Ken, nowhere to be found. sadly, but hopefully we turn that around in the next expansion. He never wanted to play with us, but Steve and I, we were running shit. But
I ran it a couple of times with you guys, but
I think you did.
I was under leveled for it. I'm pretty sure,
or
I was under geared for it. That's what it was.
That's right. Yeah. Dom and Stove raid lead episode 1 on YouTube. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Raid improvement. We're bringing it back. We're gonna bring it. Maybe we bring it back for Dragonflight if Steve's.
When does it come? When does the new expansion come out?
I don't think there's a hard date yet. I think I want to say November.
Maybe I'll fuck around with it again. We'll see. I still feel bad touching anything Blizzard right now.
Yeah, you guys aren't gonna suck me back into retail. We'll see. Come
on now.
Breach lost. That fucking sucks.
Tell Chris to fly home. See if you can make it back in time.
Seriously. So otherwise, pretty good stuff. I actually kind of like where the game's at. How's TFT? Because I've played League, and the TFT tab is always there, and I've never touched it. But where is that game at right now? What made you want to go back into it?
It's in such a bad state. I don't know. I mean, it's honestly, it's tough for me to say because I haven't played in I played the first 3 seasons. So I played the first 3 sets, and those were the ones that I grinded all the way up to high masters, almost broke grandmaster. And that was when I was playing against all the pro Smurfs. But then I took a couple of years off, and then I played again maybe 4 sets ago. And at the time that set was okay. But since I haven't played in a while, it's tough for me to really gauge how balanced this one is, because it doesn't feel balanced at all. It feels like so there was a mid set patch last week or this week or something. So right when I started playing again, last week, I was watching a bunch of fucking TFT streamers. There was a tournament going on early in the day when I was working. And I was watching it, and I was like, fuck, man, I really want to try this game again. I want to see if I still have the touch. Which, by the way, I do. I still have it. But, spoiler alert, it didn't go anywhere. I got it. So I'm watching, and I'm like, fuck, I really want to try this again. So I tried it, and it was before the mid-set patch, and I was getting stomped by Aurelion Sol. There was a bug in the game where it was called astral toggling, and you just kept astrals on your bench and Aurelion Sol, and you would just swap them around, put them in, put them out, and then somehow it would bug so your Aurelion Sol did fucking giga damage the whole time. Dang. Or it casted way faster or something like that. And I was getting fucking rolled by it for 3 days, and then the patch came out, and that's where I started to figure it out afterwards. So there's 2 comps that I play that I can pretty efficiently hit top 4. So if you don't know, as long as you hit top 4, you gain LP. If you hit bottom 4, you lose LP. So I'm running 6 Jade, or I'm running a lot of people are running Corki, which is probably the most busted comp right now, but they run it with a drag. So this is also a dragon fucking patch, right? A dragon meta. Just whatever fucking the next shit WoW expansion is going to be. But, the super high cost units are all dragons. And a lot of people are running the Corki build with one of the dragons called Itis, who just stalls for super long. But I've been running it with a different dragon called Saifen, because you could hit Saifen at the same time other people are hitting Itis. So when they're prioritizing that dragon, you have priority over the other lesser picked dragon, so you hit rank 2 with that dragon faster. So once you hit rank 2, you start fucking wiping boards with it. And as long as you have good defensive items and 1 or 2 solid carries that are doing a shit ton of damage, you fucking clean board every single time. And then there's one other build that's super strong, but it's really hard to pull off. And the highest cost unit, Shyvana, which is a 10 cost, it's you push to level 8, try to find a Shyvana, play the Shyvana as your tank AP damage unit, and then basically you just want to build synergies to keep Shyvana alive for as long as possible. But that one's really hard to fucking pull off. So I'm gonna play a couple more days, and if I can keep my placement percentage above 4, I might actually start playing ranked again. We'll see.
I mean,
We'll see.
I was tempted. I was tempted. I looked at what the meta was at for Hearthstone, and my biggest problem was I watched a couple weeks ago. I was watching like the Hearthstone Grandmaster thing, and literally it was 2 people playing solitaire for fucking 10 minutes. They were just building board, like building taunt minions and like buffing them and shit like that, until one of them had like a 1-turn kill win condition, and that was that. And it just like that to me just bored me to tears. I'm like, this is the last fucking thing. Like, I want to watch people like fight for board control and like actually do damage and stuff like that. Like, I want to see a game that lasts fucking 4 turns.
Yeah, but have you ever played OTK builds in Hearthstone?
Oh yeah,
They're so, dude. It's actually like really satisfying to hit an OTK build.
oh for sure. Like, but if the entire meta is like that, then like there's got to be
Yeah.
something that can counter it.
That counters it. Yeah.
Like
So
during
the last meta that I played Hearthstone, there was OTK Priest, and the only real counter, there were 2 counters to it. It was like Death Rattle Face Hunter or Mill Rogue. I think were the only ones. So as long as you mill their fucking OTK card, you just win the game.
Yep, exactly. That's there still is an OTK Priest, which fucking sucks to play against. But it's literally takes you all the way down to like, it's basically like I think turn 20.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It takes you all the way there, and then there literally is a card that they draw that says destroy the enemy hero, and you don't even need to do anything. It just goes boop, and you just die. It's like Exodia.
But that's stupid because you're not build. So with the old OTK Priest, you had to build fucking boards and actually get cards. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. It's literally just control. It's like control Priest, and you just literally board wipe. So if you play against Hunter or Warlock, which is what I've been playing a lot of, it's like build board, fight for board control, which is fun because you can kind of jockey with people to like kind of fight for board. And so Priest, it's literally they have like fucking 5 or 6 spells that just wipe the board. It's just boop, like I win. You now go get your shine box. And then it gets to the point where you have no minions, and then they draw the card that says destroy the enemy hero, and then they're fucking done. Which sucks. I mean, that's just not fun to play against, where you just, especially if you see those cards coming and you're like, okay, I know what type of deck I'm playing against. Like, this is going to be a nightmare. I've actually had that happen with the Warlock deck I'm running right now, where I'll play the first few cards and people will forfeit. Because they're like, all right, I'm going to die by fucking, it's like a super aggro, like whatever, and people will forfeit because they see it coming. The 1-turn kill one that I really liked was Miracle Rogue, where it was like, and that's back in this new meta. There's a new version of Miracle Rogue where you would play legit like 30 cards in 1 turn, where they would be all 0 cost, and then if you like play a card, you'd get 1 back, and then it would have like -2 to cost or something like that, until you could summon like a 40/40 version of a minion, and then it's just like you're toast. So I don't know. It's cool. I'm enjoying it now. I don't know what's gonna happen with like the first round of nerfs that'll eventually come like in a week or 2. Hopefully that doesn't just fully fucking nerf all the decks I've been using into the ground like it normally happens. But it's been good, and it's nice to like play a game that I can actually be competitive with, and then and not have it be soul crushing to learn, because I've been playing for so long. I remember I was like I looked at my own tweets, and I was looking at like old Hearthstone tweets that I had out there, and I was streaming Hearthstone before like Wicked Good Gaming was even a thing, and like my Twitch handle was like my full government name, like a fucking moron. And I was streaming Hearthstone in like 2013, 2014, which was wild to me because I completely forgot about that. I must have drank a lot. But yeah, and I don't know. It's interesting to have seen the game progress this way. I'm sure I'll be back to hating it in like 2 weeks. So enjoy the positivity now, but it's been fun.
Thank you, Jay, for the resub. 33.
Thank you, Jay. 33, baby.
Damn, if only you subbed earlier, we hit Scam Train level 2.
I know, duh, dude.
I'm kidding.
Fucking
Thanks, buddy.
what?
Thanks.
We'll get a $5 payout from Twitch this month instead of $4.75. What was I gonna say? Speaking of games that we've both been playing for a very long time, that hopefully will be good again. We got a new Pokemon trailer. Didn't you like it? But Bob, there's motorcycle Pokemon.
Yeah. What's next, Dom? Fucking helicopter Pokemon? Fucking SR-71 Pokemon, Dom? Yeah. You want to have a submarine Pokemon too? Why not?
I think helicopter Pokemon exists. I think that's Tropius, who has like the little big leaves and they spin.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to
Shut
God,
up.
dude.
Shut up. Shut up. Is there a helicopter Pokemon? Are you fucking kidding me?
See you later. See ya.
Helioptile Heliolisk. Heliolisk. Pokemon. This doesn't look like a... Okay, the first one looks like a fucking... Kind of looks like a helicopter wing. This doesn't... The other one doesn't look like one. Okay.
That's fucking hilarious.
No. We're going to go on record and say currently are no
That's some funny
helicopter...
shit.
There's currently no helicopter Pokemon.
That's some
But
funny
that's
shit
next.
right there.
Okay. Time out.
That's some funny shit.
We now have motorcycle Pokemon. Okay. We can...
All right.
Let's get back to... Let's ground ourselves back in Pokemon reality, right?
Yeah.
What was
only
the game?
reality that I acknowledge.
So Pokemon Sword,
Yeah.
right? Was the Sword the one that you could get, like a Taurus that broke down the bricks, like the rocks?
I think that's Sun and Moon.
So okay, Sun and Moon.
You get like rental Pokemon that can do like
Yes.
the moves for you.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna base ourselves back in fucking Pokemon reality here.
Yep.
There were actual Pokemon that had actual uses for that game. Like once you unlocked fucking Mudslap or whatever that stupid fucking horse mud Pokemon was, like you could cross a specific terrain with it.
Yeah.
Now we just have a fucking motorcycle Pokemon. Do you fight with it? What is its purpose? Does it have moves, or does it just drive?
So that's the legendary. It's so you.
That's the legendary.
Yeah. Those two little motorcycle ones that you saw in the trailer, those are the legendaries. And you meet them right at the start of the game instead of at the end. So you start bonding with them from the start. So, I mean, hey, listen, it's breaking the wheel a little bit, no pun intended. Because...
What's wheel? The front or the back end?
Because, I mean, the last fucking 10 Pokemon games is... I think all of them. You get to the third act, and, you know, the big cataclysmic thing is going to happen, and you have to befriend the legendary Pokemon to help you save the day. And that's literally the same plot for every Pokemon game. This one, you meet at the start, and you have a motorcycle.
Oh.
So...
Yeah?
Then you bond with it. But that fucks me up, because it's like, it's going to be in your party from day one? You just have a legendary Pokemon? I don't know. I don't know how the fuck it works exactly, but I know that they do have another mechanic that looked idiotic to me.
What? The mechanic that has to fix your Pokemon your motorcycle Pokemon? That mechanic?
Yeah,
you have to take it to a shop?
Yeah, I gotta take it to J. Petro. Look under the hood.
Fucking cancel this game. Give us a different one.
Back in the oven.
Give us a different one. This is fucking
franchise.
stupid. This is fucking dumb.
You know, I played some Pokemon Sword and Shield on the plane on the way back, and it was a lot of fun just like filling up the Pokedex, but then I realized that the service that Nintendo invented called Pokemon Home, which you can use to transfer your guys from one game to another, the guys that I transferred over didn't register in the Pokedex in the game. So what the fuck is the point of me paying $3 a month to have cloud storage for all my Pokemon from the DS games?
Damn, they're
all the way up to Switch.
They're pulling an Apple on you? Is that what they're doing?
Dude, I swear to God, I had a Kingdra in my Pokedex, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. Beat the Elite Four or whatever the fuck in Pokemon Y with it. And it doesn't register. I gotta go find a friend to trade a Seadra with a King's Rock. Fucking unbelievable. I need to step away from the mic to pet my dog.
Oh, puppy.
It's fucking hot in this house, man. He's hot. Yeah, super weird. But what is it? So there's another gimmick in the game in which you can use an item on a Pokemon. It's like a hat that you put on them, and it changes their type.
Oh, so now we're just stealing fucking Mario Odyssey too. Okay, so we're stealing Mario Odyssey, and we're stealing Breath of the Wild. Sure, why not?
Yeah, yeah, and you can jump and glide.
Of course,
in the game
because
every game needs a glider.
Every game is going to have that.
We're fatigue meter.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, for the next fucking 5 years, that every fucking AAA title is going to have something like that. Wait until fucking Ubisoft does that shit.
I know. So, like, I really want to play it, and like, I want to enjoy the game. And the game actually, I think it looks really nice. I think the visuals are great. I think the setting looks really cool. I mean, they look good. They look pretty for a Pokemon game.
I want Unreal Engine 5 Pokemon. I want hyper realism Pokemon. That's what I want.
Listen. I mean, give me the. Why can't we have Detective Pikachu graphics?
Right.
Know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Sell the franchise. Sell it to Sony.
Yes.
Oh wait, hard pivot really quick. I watched the Uncharted movie. I thought it was really good.
I haven't seen it.
I thought it was really good.
Oh.
If you took all the names out of that movie and just watch it, you'd be like, oh, this is National Treasure 5. It's a National Treasure sequel, which is fine. There's not a criticism on that movie, because that's what Uncharted is. It's like the fucking characters' names don't really matter. Like, I've played the first 3. I didn't play Thieves' End yet. I gotta borrow somebody's PS4 for that. But I thought the Uncharted movie was really good, and I would watch several more of those.
Hey.
And I thought it was great. Really entertaining.
You know, speaking of video game cinema,
yeah,
I watched the first 3 episodes of the Resident Evil show on Netflix.
Let's talk about some recent video game cinema. Let's pivot into that. How's that? Let's talk about that.
Fucking awful. So bad.
No.
Dude, the first night when I watched the first episode, I stayed up until 1 o'clock in the morning fucking talking to Steve on Discord, and I was like, dude, I went in with low expectations, and I am still fucking disappointed. It is fucking bad.
How's Wesker? How's my boy Lance Reddick?
I mean, he's a good Wesker, but the problem is, like, they're trying to do so much stupid bullshit every single episode that it's just, you waste so much time. It's a fucking zombie show. Resident Evil is a franchise revolving around zombies, right?
Right.
There's maybe 6 minutes of zombies in fucking 3 full hour-long episodes.
Why?
Because it's fucking shitty character development. It's just backstory trying to make you care about the characters that nobody fucking cares about. They're too newly introduced.
Billy and Jean, or whatever the fuck.
Jade, Billy and Jade. Dude.
That was Billie Jean.
Yeah, Billie Jean. Yeah, exactly. Dude,
all I care about is Lance Reddick, because he's one of the main characters in Destiny, and his voice is fucking awesome. So when I saw he was playing Wesker, I was like, all right, cool. I can see that. But
there's good things to it, but there's so much bad. There's so much bad. Like, the good shit is, like, I like the way they, like, took the whole Resident Evil brand and, like, turned it, like, 30 degrees a little bit, and instead of being, like, this pharmaceutical company that's, you know, really shady, nobody knows a lot about, it is, like, blatantly, we're a pharmaceutical company, we're providing a drug like this that
it's Pfizer.
Right, but it's like Pfizer for antidepressants, and it's like, we're Pfizer, and we're going to give you this drug called Joy, and Joy is going to make you happy, but then, of course, you find out that this is spoilers, nobody's going to watch the show anyway, it doesn't fucking matter, don't waste your time. Literally, don't waste your time. I'm going to waste my time finishing it. You don't waste your time. But, like, if something goes wrong when you're taking Joy and you overdose, you turn into a fucking zombie. Like, that's...
And everybody ODs? Everybody in the world fucking ODs?
So I haven't gotten to that point yet. But it's like one of the kids gets bit by a fucking a dog that had the T virus, which they were testing the fucking Joy pill on. And, like, you know what's going to fucking happen. You know, obviously, it starts here. This is fucking ground zero. Obviously, it's going to start here. But instead, we have literally 2.5 full episodes just showing the backstory of like, so there's two separate timelines. There's 2022 and there's like 2046 or 20 fucking 36 or some shit like that. 2022 is them in South Africa, like at an Umbrella compound, which again, another thing that I like about it is they're trying to make Umbrella like this big, like, come to us for all of your needs, like an Amazon type thing, honestly.
Because it's an umbrella for everything.
Come to us. We built this community. You could buy a home here. You can live here. If you work for Umbrella, you get like fucking a place to stay for free, shit like that.
Sure.
So and they have like schools and shit. Like I like that unique, like not a full fucking flip on what Umbrella is, but like a 30-degree turn on what Umbrella is. But yeah, fucking like 2.5 hours out of the 3 hours I've watched has just been shitty character dialogue. A waste of time watching shit happen in 2022 when in reality I want to see what's happening in the fucking apocalypse, like the post-apocalypse portion. I don't care about this fucking high school drama shit that's going on in 2022. I don't fucking care. I don't like those characters. I want to see people get eaten by zombies. I want to see giant monsters.
Yeah.
Thankfully, at the second half of episode 3, there's like I don't even want to say the second half of that episode was good, because there were like 6 minutes in the second half of that episode that were good. That made me a little bit interested. There's like a big liquor reveal in the if you know what a liquor is, it's like a human on all fours and it shoots out a tongue and kills people and they're super like vicious. So there's a big cool liquor reveal in a tunnel and then a fucking giga spider, which is maybe like I didn't sleep that night, but it was like fucking 12 feet tall and it was awesome. But like that could have been the whole 3 episodes.
Right.
What the fuck is happening? Why?
Yeah, right.
Who? It's like
is it all the same like director, or is it
I don't know.
like different people?
I don't know. Dude, I genuinely think this started out as like somebody was filming like a fucking, they were doing a COVID show, a Bovid show, and it was like a high school drama. And then Netflix was like, hey, we got the rights to Resident Evil.
Do you
put this in there?
I would not.
So bad.
I would not be surprised by that. John also is not a fan, and he sent me this. You know the meme of like where it's like the very well drawn horse, and then like the like shitty part. He sends me this. We can see it. Hold on.
Yeah, dude. Okay. But you have to. Okay. As a Resident Evil fan, you have to look at that with some criticism, that meme, because the first Resident Evil movie with Milla Jovovich,
I thought it was good.
I thought it was good. And then I thought all of the sequels were shitty movies, but fucking fun to watch. Like fun popcorn movies to watch. And then Welcome to Raccoon City, I will fucking defend this movie until I die. If you bitched that Welcome to Raccoon City was a bad Resident Evil movie, you should fucking puke on yourself right now if you watch the Resident Evil on Netflix, because that is a fucking that is an actual travesty. The Welcome to Raccoon City was a shitty movie. It was the best Resident Evil movie ever released. Awful movie. Best Resident Evil movie ever released.
Hey, you already know my favorite moment in the Resident Evil film franchise.
Is it when she's running up the fucking skyscraper? That's
one of them. The real one, though, is Oded Fair lighting the blunt. Lighting the blunt. In Resident Evil Extinction, when the fucking tanker is overturned, and he's lighting up a blunt, and there's like a billion zombies crawling all over it, and he fucking blows it up. Oh, man. Cinema. Yes, sir, Steve. Steve knows the fucking vibes.
It's so funny.
Weed.
What a stupid fucking franchise,
dude.
How do you fuck up?
Steve knows the fucking vibes. Dude.
How do you fuck up?
That was Carlos. What's his name?
Carlos Oliveira.
What's the character's name? Yeah. And he fucking takes the joint out of his pocket. just fucking. Whoop,
It's so fucking stupid. Thank you, Speakeasy, for the gifted.
Speakeasy. $1.32 in the channel, huh? Speakeasy. Let's
I'm
so let's go to dinner if you want to. You're buying. I'll buy the
Dude.
next one.
I'm so fucking like somebody has to do this right. Somebody.
Chris Pratt.
James Gunn. Give it to James Gunn.
Give what to James Gunn?
The Resident Evil
Anything?
franchise.
Just
Literally anything. Anything. Give anything to James Gunn. I think he could do it.
Miller, what's your favorite video game movie?
Welcome to Raccoon City.
Silence says it all.
Super Mario.
You know what actually looks good though is the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Did you see the trailer for that?
Yeah, I think Chris and I talked about it when you were on.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right, I didn't listen to the whole episode, but I thought the D&D movie trailer looked really good, and I think it looks like Guardians of the Galaxy, but
D&D.
with D&D,
but high
which is
fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I fucking need. That's it. I don't need it to take itself too seriously. You know, I'm actually, you know, we for all the time that we've played D&D, we've been playing in like our own homebrew world. So I don't even really care for the like Forgotten Realms references and stuff like that. I'm sure that they're going to be sprinkled in there for the people that have been playing for a long time. But yeah, I mean, up until now, the best D&D piece of media is fucking Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
So
yeah, but this is the perfect time to cash in on it.
yeah, there was a theory out there that John let me know about that he was speculating that maybe the big villain in the final Stranger Things season will end up being like in the form of some sort of dragon, because what's his name?
Vecna. Vecna, sir. So Vecna is technically not a. So, okay, in D&D lore, Vecna is not a god, but Vecna strives to become a god. So
Right.
he achieves lichdom in the form of he achieves demigod status in the form of lichdom.
What's up, Skydros? Thank you for the resub, dog.
So yeah, essentially, there's always if there's a demigod, there's always a god that's larger. There's always a bigger bad.
Because they're still dealing with the Mind Flayer, right? Like the Mind Flayer is not dead. It's like they're dealing with the overarching consciousness of the Upside Down, as far as I know, whatever form that takes.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is. But he sent me this thing that it's not Mike. Oh my god, what the fuck's it? Will, because he does the painting of the dragon, and they're all, you know what I mean. This is technically none of these are spoilers because it's like so fucking vague and all over the place. He does like the little painting for them, and he's like, you know, what if it's a dragon, but it's like a big upside downy dragon, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that would make sense.
I think it would be a little too on the nose if it was like a real scaly winged fanged dragon, but if it was like, you know how they have the Mind Flayer, how he's like a big, you know, he just looks like a bunch of like boogers with legs.
Yeah.
You know, I can see something like that and have them being like, oh my god, it's
wait a
Tiamat.
second. Hold on. Monster Hunter
Tiamat.
World Miasma Dragon.
It's like the Queen of Dragons, Tiamat. That's what they're gonna say, and that's
Val,
gonna be the final boss.
Val Hazak. This is the dragon.
Val Hazak.
VALHAZAK. That would be the dragon.
Yeah. Yep.
Val Hazak from Monster Hunter World. That would be it.
Lock it up. Deadbolt it.
Netflix, listen, if you need some consultation, which you clearly do, reach out to me. Let me come fix your fucking problems.
Yeah. Hey.
Please.
HBO Max is fucking tanking too, because they got they had the Batgirl movie, which was done, and then they were just like, yeah, we're just not putting it out.
Does not surprise me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's buns. It's probably not good, and I feel bad for the people that are involved. Obviously, you spend so much time, making it, and hopefully, and I assume they still got paid, but they won't get paid fucking royalties on like release stuff and whatnot. But you gotta know it was probably cheeks, right? Like, I mean, there's no shot that it was fucking this groundbreaking. But Twitter will revolt and do the torch and pitchfork thing, and it'll get released. It's gonna end up getting released. They're gonna just do the angry mob thing.
We'll get the
honestly
Snyder
this is probably a play. This is probably them going, let's rattle the internet incel cage.
Smart, actually. Yeah.
and get them to fucking beg for it. You want it to fucking grovel for the Batgirl movie, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
actually,
nerds.
dude. That's a good fucking play, honestly. But then
Big brain.
but you know for a fact that thing's gonna get a fucking 8 on Rotten Tomatoes. And 8%.
Oh, dude. Oh yeah. No, this is the Bill Belichick orange juice meme. Just sitting, or like the binoculars, and then they're going, yes, grovel for the Batgirl movie, and then they release it, and it goes quadruple bread mold, and it's panned as one of the worst movies ever. But DC Twitter is just all over it, eats it up, and everybody makes their money back. It's exactly what's gonna happen.
Smart.
Telling you. But we're coming up on the hour right now, so I feel like we should land the fucking train. How do you feel about that?
Do we have voicemails? We should have had like 2 weeks worth of voicemails.
Yeah, we do. We have a fucking lot of voicemails. All right, let's go from last week. All right, here we go.
Reg, I'm just calling, getting this question.
You hear it?
What's the craziest Easter egg you've ever seen in the game? I know recently, for me, Nier Automata came out with an Easter egg that's no one's ever found in 5 years. And it's just completely crazy with like its own cutscene and everything. So I was wondering, especially with Bob, with his history behind Call of Duty Easter eggs, what their favorite Easter egg in any game would have to be, or like whatever Easter egg has born in mind before. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Craziest Easter egg you've ever found in a game? For me, it was the terminals in Halo. Back when you didn't not everybody just was born with that knowledge of where those were. Finding all the terminals in Halo was to me that was fucking wild. But other than that, I've never really gone on any crazy Easter egg hunts.
I think so. Not one in specific, but I think the larger so in Black Ops 2, which was the one that I used to hunt Easter eggs in for the most part. You had each individual map Easter egg that you could complete, but they all looped into a bigger fucking cross map Easter egg that once you got to the last map and you completed it, you got a specific ending for it. So there was the Maxis ending and the Richtofen ending, and you would have to do each 4, I think, maps, the Maxis way until you got to Buried, and then you had to do the Maxis ending to get the Maxis Easter egg, or you had to do everything Richtofen up until Buried, and then you do the Richtofen ending to get that ending. So I think I've never seen anything like that before, and will likely never see anything like that again.
That's pretty cool.
I think they tried doing that with Cold War, but I don't think it really worked. Yeah, I don't think it. So you could do you would hit pylons on specific maps in Black Ops 2 that you could see in other maps, and that's how it united everything across the planet. Yeah, that's how you got the ending.
All right, word. Next voicemail.
What is up, WGG fam and WGG founding fathers? It's your boy JB Genesis calling with another weekly voicemail. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week so far, and also finishing up this month. My question for you guys is, Bob, if you were to have a role in, let's say, Skyrim or any other RPG game, what kind of role, what kind of NPC would you play? And Chris, same question goes for you, except for in the game of Bully. What kind of NPC would you be in the Bully universe? Much love as always, guys. Peace.
Chris, all right, so I'll answer this. I'll answer the same question that you're answering. What kind of NPC would you be in a role playing game?
Chris would be AFK.
Yeah. Just a kid with his fucking head against the wall, just in the playground
with a dunce cap on. What the fuck would I be? I guess an armorer. I don't know. It's tough to say. If we were to choose roles in a party, that would be different. But it's tough to say for an NPC because
you're the guy at the
what's your interactions?
In Whiterun in Skyrim when you go behind the Companions Hall and you go to the giant like forge, and there's like the shirtless old guy with the like giant beard, like making all the weapons. The guy that makes all the weapons for the companions. That's you.
That's
You're
like
the-
the only.
you're,
Yeah, that's like the only thing I could think of.
Eorland Greymane. I think that's his name.
Let me turn my beard gray.
Is it Eorland Greymane? Yep, it is. I'm fucking good, dude. I know my lore. I would be the like the bartender in the secret tavern that is actually just above the Thieves Guild. So you gotta like know me to like actually get in. You gotta like know the secret password. Or you gotta like order a drink, and then I'll open up the little trap door for you so you can get into the Thieves Guild. But I'm like a little maybe early quest giver, one of the first NPCs you meet. Friendly guy, and then you come back and see me later in the game after you build it up a little bit, and I'll let you in on the secrets because I know things. Like one of the first bartenders or like innkeepers that you meet that you're like, what's going on around town? How do I get my first side quest? I got you. I know what's going on.
Side quest? What do you mean by side quest? This is reality.
That's right. Let's see, Tiggy. Let's see what you got, Tiggy.
What is up, guys? It is Tiggy here.
Oh my god, what the fuck just happened?
It's been a little bit, but I tell you, you two gentlemen are looking fantastic today. We got a little SS Dr. Bob. Damn, Skinny and Swole looking terrific. And then we have ST Skinny and Tall, Chrissy P with the
These are all
slick
from my
back
street.
hair, in the classic black hoodie. And then, we're missing a little someone here. Mr. Work Hard, Play Hard, Uncle Tommy, for his monthly vacation. I'll tell you, that guy's life is the dream. I tell you what. But anyways, had a little hypothetical here, and I want you guys to answer for each other. So, Dr. Bob, I want you to give a game show that you think Chris could excel on. Maybe Survive, reality TV Survive.
A game show?
Amazing Race.
A game show that
Challenge,
Chris
or
could
maybe
survive
like
on.
Jeopardy. Maybe just a history whiz. I don't know. Or maybe it's something like the Hot Ones. I don't know. Just some sort of game show that you think that Chris could excel on and vice versa. Chris, answer for Dr. Bob. That'd be interesting.
I think we both answer for Chris. A game show that Chris could survive on.
The only thing that comes to mind is like maybe he could beat a couple of kids in Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? He's not winning it. But he might be able to get like a couple of the fucking stupid kids out.
A game show that he could survive on.
Most Extreme Elimination Challenge? Nah, way too much physical activity.
Imagine.
I miss that show. Holy shit.
Wheel of Fortune is all I got. He'd run out of letters. But he would survive.
He doesn't even know how many letters in the alphabet.
But at least he could just say letters. He doesn't have to like. Oh no, I guess you do have to guess words to win. So no, scratch that. The Price is Right, because he was in. He did. Financials.
Scumbag Chris would know fucking prices of shit.
He would know. He would know the price of like a dishwasher or something like that, and they're like, "What's the over under on this?" And he's like the fucking riverboat gambler.
I don't know. Did it fall off the back of a truck, or did you have to buy it from Lowe's?
Yeah, exactly. So that's the Price is Right. That's all I got. That's the only one he's surviving on. Everything else, he's getting a career-ending injury. All right, we got a double voicemail from JB because the other one from last week. Here you go.
Up, WGG fam, WGG founding fathers. It's your boy JB Genesis calling with another weekly voicemail. Hope everyone is having a great start to the new month so far. I don't necessarily have a question this week. More so just kind of say throwing out positive vibes. I've been having a bit of a rough time recently, so I just want to throw out some positive vibes for everybody and hopefully receive some back. Much love as always, guys. Peace.
Vacation time. It's vacation time, JB.
Take some
Telling
PTO,
you.
baby.
Telling
Take
you.
some PTO. Get the fuck out of your, get out of your own four walls. Take a flight or take a ride. You got some great little national monuments and parks and stuff. Get some fresh air. There you go. You get a cruise in November. Fucking awesome, man. Take care of yourself. Everybody's got to stay positive. I know. It's the summertime, but it's also like oppressively hot out, so you can't just you can't go out all the time, and it sucks being stuck inside. I was just talking to a coworker about this today, about just with working from home and stuff like that. But totally feel you. Sending the positive vibes right back. Take care of yourself. Do something for you every day. You know what I mean? Do something for you every day. Do something specifically for you that makes you happy. That's the best advice that I can give you, because I know we all, like JB, myself, Bob, I know we all have like huge families and like big circles of friends and stuff like that. And it can feel a lot. It can feel like a lot of times that you're like filling up everybody else's cups. You know what I mean? Like, but fill up your own cup. You know what I mean? Fill up your own cup. Take care of yourself and do a little something for yourself every day, whatever it is. Even if it's just like a short walk, or like you go grab a beer, go grab some lunch. Maybe go see a movie by yourself. I've been to the movies by myself a bunch, and it's fucking great. It's so relaxing.
I'm mad that it took me so long into Bovid for me to start seeing movies by myself, because the movie theater nearby closed like right afterwards.
Rip, dude.
I would have been.
Every time I drive by that.
Dude, I would have been in there every other weekend. I would have saw every new movie that came out just by myself.
Dude, yeah. I feel the exact same. I feel the exact same way. I did that a few times, like out of necessity, because I didn't want to get something spoiled for me. It was a Marvel movie. I can't remember what it was, and I was like, "This was awesome." And then I think I went to go see like Mission Impossible Fallout by myself, and it was amazing. So great fucking stuff. But yeah, dude, go to the movie theater. You know what I mean? Nice air conditioning, extra butter that popcorn. Go get yourself a beer or something afterwards. Go to like the Buffalo Wild Wings that's attached to the mall. Go get a little crazy. $2 drafts. I don't know, but some self care. A little bit of self care every day. Shavings make a pile, and there's nobody can take that shit away from you, because you don't need to ask anybody's permission. You can do whatever you want for yourself.
Yeah, fuck them. And if they say, "Hey, don't do that," say, "Fuck you, idiot."
Yeah, you know what I mean? Dude, Buffalo Wild Wings is very underrated at certain times, and then certain times I'm like, all right, I understand why a lot of people hate this place, but I know. I went to go see Top Gun with Miles Teller by myself, seat in the back of the theater, real dark. It was phenomenal. That is the peak of cinema, and Top Gun, Tom Cruise has saved Hollywood from itself once again. What a fucking king. Short King Summers in full effect. All right, last voicemail. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's Kid. Just wanted to leave a message. Say hello. See how you're doing. Big 300 episodes coming up, I see. I was just wondering if you have any plans for what you're going to do for it. I still remember watching you when your dog was on a little coffee table. His webcam. My God, it's been so fucking long. Jeez, now I think back. Getting clips of Bob playing PUBG on his little coffee table and all that. My God. But yeah, any plans for the 300? What are they doing? Like when you did the 5-year special with the balloons and all that, or when you did the group episode with everyone on. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone chat's doing well, keeping healthy with everything going on over there. But speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Q.
Q, we love you.
Trip down memory lane of me sitting on my couch at my parents' house in a fucking basketball jersey playing PUBG on my Xbox, streaming it.
I've slept on that couch.
With my laptop fucking burning a fucking singe into the wood as it was trying to keep up with the stream.
That was the same era that was one of our first PAX East that we ever went to, where Bob and I walked into Chris's apartment at the time.
Yep. And
Chris was like, "Yeah, no problem. You guys can just crash at my place. It's no big deal." And we're like, "All right, that's great. We'll save ourselves a shitload of money on cabs on the way in." And then we get to Chris's house after the after party at like 12:30, and We are all exhausted, just fucking beat, and we walk in and there's like 40 fucking people in there. Just a ripper, people spilling all over the place. And I'm like, dude, and Chris was like, oh my God. I had no idea that, my roommate threw a house party or some shit like that. I threw my bag down and some random dude just fucking passed out unconscious on top of it and was like, yeah, I'm sleeping here. And I just pulled my bag out. We ended up taking an Uber back to your house. And I listened to Bob snore the entire night, and I passed out on the couch in your old room, dude. That's a
great couch. R.I.P. that couch.
A lot of trials and tribulations in those early years. The
That
podcast money wasn't hit the same.
That couch has seen a lot.
Yeah, I took about a 3-hour shower after that. I don't know what kind of,
It's seen a lot of my bare ass, let's just say.
I woke up, I was like, is that dog hair? Like, oh, that's just Bob.
No, that's my hair.
Yeah, Q, thanks for the voicemail. We love you. Thanks for the trip down memory lane. But yeah, cool. Let's fucking land the train, huh? So, big shout out to everybody in the chat. Big shout out to Q, JB, Tiggy. Thank you guys for the voicemails. Really appreciate you as always. Thank you for keeping the voicemail box lit at all times. If you want to leave a voicemail, 617-701-7678, the WGG Internet Dad Sauce line. We're always happy to chat with you. Also, big shout out to Gemhammer and Sons Gaming. If you are at Gen Con this weekend, go check them out. They are at Gen Con. They are going to be slinging the finest in tabletop gaming accessories. So make sure you go check them out. So if you are at Gen Con in Indianapolis, I think it's in Indianapolis, right? That's what it is. And Indianapolis this weekend. Go see them. They are at booth 370.
I'm coming out of the booth.
I'm coming out of the booth. I know a little toll booth Willie when I hear it.
I haven't listened to that in 10 years.
If you're at Gen Con and you take a picture, because there is a Not Another Gaming podcast koozie at their booth. If you take a picture with it, I'll send you a free T-shirt.
Wow.
Go see it. There is I will make it so. So if you're in Indianapolis for Gen Con, go grab something from the Gemhammer guys. Go tell them that we sent them. And if you take a picture with
you
that
also
koozie,
need a proof of purchase. There needs to be a receipt while you're taking a picture of it.
That too. Yeah, hold up the receipt and it's like a ransom note and the koozie. I'm looking at their tweet right now and it's in there, so you can see it. If you take a picture with it, I'll send you a free T-shirt of your choosing.
Watch us get 100 fucking people.
I don't know. Imagine. Fucking get bankrupt off of that. But yeah, go see him. Shout out to Gemhammer. Bob, what do you got?
Please go to our Patreon right now. We're going to be broken after GemCon. Please.
Yeah, you're going to do it.
We're going to have to pay for these shirts. How the fuck are we going to pay for these shirts?
I don't know.
Also, we put up missing cat posters throughout the entire U.S., but it's just a picture of Chris. So if you see Chris, just bring him home.
Send him, yeah, please. Please come home.
Come home, Chris.
Please come home, son. I don't even know what the inside of Chris's house looks like anymore.
Yeah,
we should have just went there. We just walk in. People.
No, dude, it's 90. It was 95 degrees out today. You know for a fact we go into that studio. Yeah. We're not going to be able to go back there until like October.
You're probably right.
Dude. Last week I was going to go there, and I went for a walk after work, and I came back, and as I was walking back into my apartment, I was mocking the text to Chris, bro. It's fucking hot. How hot is the studio? He sent me a text saying, it's 100 degrees in here. Should we just do it from home? And I was like, yeah, we should. It's gonna be dude, that place. It's like a fucking kitchen, like operating at full utility.
Subscribe to our Patreon so that we can afford an air conditioner for Chris's house.
Yeah. Yes, please.
That's all we can ask. But yeah, this has been Not Another Gaming Podcast, episode 296. 296. Episode 300 is right around the corner. Hopefully we can get all three of us in one place, but probably the fuck not. But yeah, we love you so much. We'll see you next week, and thank you so much for listening. We'll jump in the Discord for a little last call after this, and I'm going to go crack another beer. So we love you. So episode 296, Not Another Gaming Podcast. Go to joinhoney.com/WGG. Run those up for your boys. We love you so much, and we'll see you next week. Mwah!
Outro's fine.
Fight!